We spend our lives chasing it. We stress over it, we measure our success by it, and our daily survival depends on it. Yet the single most powerful force dictating your life has no physical, tangible reality. Money, in its modern form, is a mass hallucination. It is a shared illusion that only holds power because 8 billion people collectively agreed to trust it this morning. To prove this, strip away the modern world. Erase the banking apps and the paper notes. Go back several thousand years to the first settled agricultural communities. For generations, humanity farmed, built, and traded without a single coin or currency note in existence, and we survived perfectly fine without it. So if we didn't always need it to survive, how exactly did we end up trading our real physical label for numbers that do not actually exist? Before currency, we relied directly on the barter system. You exchanged the physical surplus you had for the tangible goods you needed to survive. The math was brutal but simple. If you spent the season harvesting wheat and winter was approaching, you sought out someone who had woven clothes and made a direct physical trade with them. But as tribes grew into cities, a massive mechanical flaw in the system threatened to freeze early economies entirely. Economists call it the double coincidence of wants. For a trade to work, your specific inventory has to match the other person's specific need at the exact same time. If the weaver wants meat instead of your wheat, the trade dies and the local economy grinds to a halt. To unblock this, humanity required a middleman. We needed a universal proxy, an item everyone desired regardless of immediate need. Humanity engineered money as a specific technological hack to solve the friction of human exchange. The first solution was obvious: precious metals. Gold and silver were rare, didn't rot, and possessed a heavy, undeniable reality early civilizations trusted. But physical metal introduced a dangerous new friction point. Carrying large amounts of gold to facilitate trade meant lugging heavy boxes across vast distances, making merchants a prime target for theft. People adapted by storing their heavy gold in secure, fortified vaults. In return, the vault operator handed them this: a piece of paper. This document from 1699 is a handwritten IOU, a guarantee that the vault holds a specific amount of gold in your name. People stopped moving the metal. They realized it was much easier to just hand the paper IOU to the merchant. That is the exact moment money lost its physical substance and transitioned into a pure symbol. The final twist came when governments realized they could control the vaults. They severed the paper's connection to gold entirely. They declared that the paper notes were valuable simply because the law said they were. This created the fiat system. The physical value of money completely evaporated, and the entire weight of global trade shifted onto a single, invisible pillar: pure human trust in the state. As large, formalized institutions grew, the process of dematerializing money accelerated rapidly. Banks realized they were sitting on a massive, idle resource. This led to the hidden engine of modern wealth creation: fractional reserve banking. Here is how it actually works. When you deposit $100, the bank does not hold all of it in the vault. By law, they only keep a small fraction, say $10, and they loan the remaining $90 out to a borrower. That borrower buys something, and the seller deposits that $90 back into a bank. The bank keeps $9 and loans out $81. The cycle repeats. The bank is actively creating new money into the system, money that physically does not exist anywhere. Once the computers arrived, even the paper disappeared. Cash was replaced by plastic cards, servers, and lines of code typed into mainframes. Today, money has achieved 0% physical reality. The balance you check on your phone is entirely dematerialized. It is just numbers flashing on a screen. We live in an era where cash is evaporating rapidly, and our entire net worth is tied to absolutely nothing physical. This invisible architecture serves as a necessary evolutionary tool, allowing modern society to scale and function at a global level. The tragedy is that we often forget it is only a tool. People spend their finite time on Earth endlessly running on a treadmill, chasing an illusion, while forgetting how to actually live. Because money is just a shared hallucination, a specific set of human rules, it is entirely neutral. It possesses no inherent moral alignment. It is neither good nor evil. When you stop viewing money as a law of nature and see it for what it is, a shared invention designed to move value. You gain the clarity required to navigate the system on your own terms. Ignorance of these rules leaves you at their mercy. Understanding them is the only way to secure your own time and freedom.